you need additional space, you can create another file, pfs.to file, as you have seen the previous example. Okay? Not increasing your file system.
I think I'm doing something confusing, but I will show you what I do.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, I do it something simulation to operating system, and I use it Java. I follow this instruction. I do it by Java clips. It's interface. We'll go into the system. And I have the file. It's like a folder box. I can save it inside it. When I try to put any files inside the BFS, I can do it before I create the BFS. First, I want to open it. After that, I can put the files inside this folder, this BFS. I do it already the ATXT file. Make it flexible. Then when I open it, I commit to the EX file.
Okay, here, so why don't you explain, based on your implementation, what happened when you execute the put command? Okay, physically what happened? What happened in your program? So when you execute the put command?
Yeah, it's take a copy from the
Copy from
yeah.
Where to where?
Copy from the my host to my folder or my
your folder. Actually, you do not implement the PFS.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
No, not the same thing. Okay.
Because I try to do it.
That is just like a dummy without a brain.
Like simulation.
So, as I keep saying, the most important part of the operating system and any core course is data structure. Programming itself is a kind of the communication tool or the decoration in terms of the system programming. Okay? So that's I most the worry about from the student nowadays. Okay?
I can choose more than file. I can also see it in the PFS.
So for example, if you copy your PFS from your operating system to any operating system, if you have the executable PFS command program, actually you can keep such a file.
Yeah, I can I do that also. When I remove or delete the file from my host, it's still in the...
But I mean, for example, if I just show me your PFS file.
It's side.
It's a simulation.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I
so it's not the file system.
I told you I did simulation.
Okay.
Also, I can.
That's it. Thank you. Because we have the couple more. Okay.
Because there is more function. Let's see.
That's it, okay, for the demonstration. Next, Chen, Cynthia, and Peter. So are you going to demonstrate? Ready? Okay, the last one after Chen. I think the signal is not coming from your laptop. Do not turn off. That's still VGA. This is a VGA signal, you're going to have to change it. Did you test it before?
Actually, I can use this computer.
But it will take a time to start up. Cynthia, are you ready? Okay. So why don't you copy on the computer? Meanwhile,
I
Cynthia
already
will-
copied that.
Are you already copied? Okay. Is Peter here? No?
Okay, I already created some TXT file in my USB, as you can see. And I use Java to do this project. First of all, I'm gonna create a new PFS file into this desktop. Name it B1. And here is the PFS file.
You manually create
Okay.
PFS.
PFS file. And now I'm going to put some Windows file to this PFS file. For example, I use a.txt. So you can see a.txt already in this PFS file.
What is the null block?
What?
So I can see a file
Yeah.
that's just created.
Yeah. And
What is that?
a.txt is a txt file from Windows, and I put it into my PFS file. And this block will be generated by like a simulation for the Windows block. It can be used to save data. But in fact, it's just a txt file. I can even open it by the see. It's just a simulation to save the data.
So you do not actually transfer the data into your PFS file.
No, in fact, the data structure are different because I use array to initialize the blocks in my PFS file system, and every block is 256 bytes, and I use 40 blocks be together for 10 kilobytes.
Then
So
that's also the misunderstanding. So project description clearly mentioned that you need to transfer your file, okay,
yes,
into your PFS file. So not just copy. It's a transfer the.
it's not copy. In fact, I can even.
What if when I delete the null block number 0?
Yeah.
So where is the a.txt file right now?
It's in the block, so I already deleted.
Yeah, that's the problem. So that block structure should be inside your PFS file system. Okay, so for example, when you build your house, so this is your land, but your room is just out of your house. Does it make sense? No, it should be inside your land, right?
But in fact, I can input more Windows file to my PFS file system.
So for example, when you upload the file to the Google Drive, okay, Google Drive has their own file system, right? But if they save your file separately, or on your file system, does it make sense? Because that null block is your file system, not the PFS file system.
It's
Okay.
my file system, that's right.
So you guys need to, a couple of other students also did the same thing. So you are not implementing just the directory structure itself. So physically you need to create your file system where you can manage the file, okay? Not like by helping of the Windows or your hosting file system, okay? Go ahead.
I can get the PFS file to the desktop, because I already deleted the block, so there's nothing in this text file. And I can add a remark for this file, like write something you want. For example, I write cool, and now I can show remark. This.
Where did you save this cool remark?
I saved this cool remark in the like this. There's a data. I saved
So
it,
where physically where is it?
index.
Where is that index? There's nothing.
Yeah, in memory.
So in memory.
Yeah.
That's the problem. File system is not the memory structure. Okay?
Yeah.
That's the process that will be gone. Okay?
So I also can input.
Your memory structure, your program, in other words, program should be able to define the data structure of your file system or directory structure, whatever that is. Okay? That is the main part. Okay? Then by following such a structure, you can transfer the data, upload the download, or modify, add a remark, whatever you can do.
Okay.
Okay?
And I can delete some PFS file. For example, if I want to delete the test, you can see. The only thing I need to do is use the kill operation. Delete the test and delete. I can see the test PFS file is gone.
Okay, thank you. Next.
Thank you.
Windows P.
Okay, so it's my PFS file system. I can create a file. I have a folder which creates the file, puts the file inside, and you will be able to see the content in the file. So,
So you are using folder to save the file.
yes.
You know, that's not the right way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I open the PFS. This is the file. If you go here, see that in the PFS folder, there's the file. Now if I add something to this main PFS file, file put, and I put foot specification. Foot specification is now in the PFS file. And here you see that it's been added. Foot specification, the file. This is what was in the inside the foot specification text file. Here is the title. This right here is the number of blocks, the date, and time created. Now, if I was to add a file such as,
What if I upload the binary file?
binary file, I didn't think of that. Sorry.
So in terms of the file structure, which one is a special file type, binary or the ASCII file, text file? Which one is a special one? ASCII file, text file is a special one. Okay? Computer can understand as you know, it's only binary, 0 or 1. Okay? Then we can use the ASCII file because it's too much a high level, abstract level. So I think the computer science student.
Is there a difference if I use ASCII file or
No,
binary
no
file?
difference.
No difference.
Yeah, actually. The binary text, there's no difference. The only difference is actually during the FTP, the new line character. Okay. So how do you handle the new line character? That's the only difference. So if you can actually successfully implement, it doesn't matter whether this is a binary, JPEG, or the ASCII file, can be transferred byte by byte. Okay.
If I was to add this audio text file, which is about 16K, it will create another PFS because it's bigger than 10K, but it would not add the content into that file. Creates the new PFS, but there's nothing inside.
So actually you are using the file system as the text file, right?
Yeah.
Not the binary. So you can keep the ASCII character letter by letter. Am I correct?
Say what again?
So you transfer the data, okay,
Mm-hmm.
by the letter, ASCII character by ASCII character. No? How do you transfer the data from your original file to your file system? So how do you put your file from your operating system to your PFS file system? How do you transfer? Can you show the source code, that part? So mostly when I just skim your source code, it looks like you consider data as a string,
Yeah.
right? That is a reason she can open the file system, because it's nothing but the text file. Okay? It's very limited. It works for the text file.
But it doesn't
Okay.
work for any other
Yeah, it
file.
doesn't
file.
definitely.
Work,
So actually it's nothing different. It's the same way. So
Mhm.
you can just consider, instead of the letter, character, string, you can just consider the unit as the bit or I to transfer the data. That's it. So instead of the word or sentence, you can just consider the one block, 0 to 255, the bit, that byte, that is one block. Okay?
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
That's only the difference. Then the project will be perfect. Even the string is a special case. Okay?
Okay. Right.
It's better than the just copy the file folder to folder, but still you need to work more to implement such a detailed data structure.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, thank you. So on Thursday, we will continue the demonstration, starting from the Elham and Mao, Meredi, Turga, Hannah, Jaitun, Emmanuel, Mohammed, Hardy, and Bala, Cheng Yang Wang, and you. Then the Ikram. Okay, so probably you see. So why don't you copy this one and write down again? Some of the students misunderstanding the project description, so you probably now understand. So I will give the couple of days more to resubmit your project, okay, but no later than the Friday, okay? So you can still resubmit your project until the Friday, okay? Then
This Friday or next week?
this Friday, okay? Next week is the final exam. It's a Tuesday. So this Friday.
After resubmission, are you gonna run the programs?
Oh yes, he and me will test the same thing for that. But if you just copy, you know the difference. Okay, major thing is not the interface or the folder to folder. That's not the file system. Okay, that looks like the Windows Explorer or the file manager. Okay, you physically implement the file system. Any question?
You have final exam now, no time for
That's the reason I announced that this project at the beginning of this semester. Okay. So also I changed the order of the chapter to give the more time for you. That cannot be excused. So any other question? So if you implement such a folder to folder, just copy it, definitely. Even though you have the fancy nice interface, that cannot be correct. Okay? Also, probably you realize what's the problem. So please revise your program by the Friday. Is it okay? The Friday night?
I will clean it up.
Yeah. To the Friday night. We will see Thursday again. Okay, thank you.